I still remember the first time my father handed me a bow to strengthen my will and to prepare me for the challenges ahead. He taught me to move on after failures, to work hard in order to succeed in life, and fight for my survival. Because of that, I was always able to come back home to my family. Now I am ready to build and grow a village, to raise my children, as they are the future, like I once was. And together with them, everything's possible. Now it is on you to start your own medieval dynasty.
How's it going? I'm Kizmar, and we are gonna check out Medieval Dynasty. It has been a while since I played this. I did play it when it first came out in early access, and boy, has this game changed since then. So I'm kind of looking forward to checking it out a little bit and getting a first look out there to get an idea of the game itself. First thing I usually do is look through settings, so let's just kind of check out what we've got here. Head bobbing, some of this stuff kind of depends on how bad it is. I may turn off some of this later, but we'll see. Clear breathing. I mean, that all seems fine. I think that all seems fine. Again, a lot of the times I'll come back in here once I understand what some of this stuff is and I'll tweak it then, but see, we don't want VSync on. Okay. Everything's on Ultra. I like it. I don't know what DFOA is. Sound, I'm sure that's fine. Hopefully the music's okay for YouTube's, because we'll find out. Play in background, yeah, let's do that. Sometimes I have to tab out and it sucks when the game goes mute. Changes in mirror, yes. Okay, controls. We'll have to see how the sensitivity is. I may need to turn it down so I'm not giving you motion sickness by turning too fast. Sprint type hold, crouch type hold. Hold. That should be fine. Keybinds, we'll learn all this stuff. Although, what is inventory? What do they set inventory on? I. Last tab is tab. I may end up just changing this to inventory. But again, we shall see. Can we go ahead and press the key? Oh, I don't want to do that. Escape back. Okay. So, only thing left to do. Okay, now what is this? In this mode, you will be able to create your own custom character, single player and co-op up to. In this mode, you will follow the story of Rasimir and his Male descendants. Interesting. I guess let's go with this. I haven't played this, so if this is kind of their out of the box story, let's do that. I want to look at customization here. Length of seasons. Wow, 3 days. That seems short. I'm gonna put that up to 5 maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna make it harder once you hit winter. I wonder if some of this, the number of days, okay, that's just, I kind of wonder if some of this will be tweakable once the game is started. I'm guessing not, but poisoning, temperature, fast crafting, fast building, stop dropped items from spoiling. I don't know. I think maybe we'll go with this. I may well, this is the first look. Who cares? If I end up doing a season of this, I could start over if I find that the seasons are making it more difficult. All right. Customize game selection. So, okay, well, there we go.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks, I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Okay. New quest, starting a new life. Talk to the Castellan? Let's turn down the mousy turning user interface controls. Let's see if that, yes. Still kind of fast. I don't know, we'll see how this works. So is this, yeah, I didn't see anything for, oh, they have photo mode. Photo mode is only accessible in third-person camera perspective. Yeah, I was just gonna see if there was a third-person camera perspective, so let's see. I prefer third person because first person can sometimes give me motion sickness. I'm blind. Change camera perspective is P. Okay. There we go. Scroll wheel zooms in and out. Your typical WASD moving around. Shift sprints, space jumps. Right click looks like it blocks. Left click. Punch. Okay. So how do we know where we're going here? Oh, okay, we got the quest, so we probably got to go this way. Okay, that that was abrupt. Collecting resources. All the basic resources can be collected in the wild. Just look around and reach out for them. Sticks are the easiest to find, but on the other hand, stones and herbs are much harder to spot. Move the cursor on the desired item until its name is shown and collect it. Resources are used for various purposes like building, crafting, healing, or eating. Okay. E. What was that? Broadleaf plantain? I don't know if I should be picking up stuff. Oh, you hold it down and you keep collecting. That's cool. So if I hit tab, what do we have here? We've got knowledge. Wow, okay, I vaguely remember some of these things. We'll probably get into this stuff a little later. Tools, this is just a list of everything, okay. Inventory. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Broadleaf plantain. A type of herb used for healing purposes found in the wilderness during spring, summer, and autumn. Can be consumed or used for crafting. We got a coin. Type of currency can be used for trading and unlocking new schemes. Dried meat, plus 10 food. 10% less food consumption. Oat roll, plus 80 food. Type of bread baked in the oven in the kitchen. Got a simple torch. Got a stick. Type of building material. We have some trousers. Does that mean we have them on? Oh, yeah. We double click it, takes them on and off. We got some basic shoes. A little bit of heat and cold protection on both of them. Same thing with the shirt. And we have an apple. Health, food, and water. Okay. So this is our map. Oh, we got a little hike ahead of us here. I have no idea how large this is going to feel once we start moving around. We've got a journal with our quests. Oh boy. All kinds of skills. This is our people and building management, technology. This is kind of like, I guess, the tech tree of unlocking blueprints, I believe. Okay, let's get going here. This game looks nice. Running pretty good. As far as frames per second. Although I think I'm getting a little bit of tearing. I'm gonna turn on VSync for a second and see if that... Can't tell if that's better or not. Got some cows. We can buy them. Okay, I don't know if I want to talk to this dude yet. Let's go figure out what this quest is. Moo.
Oh, a snail. Wait, where was I? One, two, three.
Okay, they're playing some hide and... Is this the dude I gotta talk to? Oh, it is.
It's Gostovia, not Gostovia.
Okay, what's going on here? I'm not sure if there's... Okay. Those eyes, I don't think I would... I didn't think I would see them again. One blue as the sky and the other black like a lump of coal. Are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. So you aren't one. Good. For a second there, I thought I lost it. But your eyes, you look just like him. Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone else. Or, wait. Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone. I'm new in these parts. Just arrived at the valley, actually. My name is Rasimir. I'm Wanda's son, aren't you? Jordan's nephew? What? Did you know my mother?
He may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but
He's just like randomly talking, or is that somebody else over here? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate. I don't think I understand. You will. Wait. What do you mean by did I know her? Is she well? I hope she is now, wherever that might be. I've lost both my parents in the war. Damn it, this world. I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones in such a young age. It's okay, they've died so I could live, and I plan to make the best of this life that I can in order to honor their sacrifice. That's very mature of you. I'm sure they will be proud hearing that. You mentioned my uncle Jordan. I actually came here looking for him. Oh, Rasimir, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your uncle Jordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. Oh no, that can't be. What happened? Don't worry, he died peacefully in his sleep. He didn't suffer, I can promise you that. So what should I do now? You are free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of a Castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like you to join your Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Just like that, I can take land free of charge. Well, you'll have to pay taxes to the king annually, but apart from that, you are free to do as you please. So long as you don't break the law, of course. Or at least, don't get caught doing so. That sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. I'm glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land. Grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it, you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer, and that will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. When you build yourself a home, come back to Gustavia, and talk to my wife, Dobranija. She manages a tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished. And then grab some beers for both of us and come back. I'll tell you some stories about Jordan. That sounds like a plan to me. Okie dokie.
be safe.
Oh, I missed that. Or I remember that music. Oh, come on. We don't want... How do I put the thing in your... FR? What did I hit? You don't have any skill. Village whistleblower. Yikes. Alright, I better stop just pressing buttons. How did I get this out? Can I not? Can we not? Unequip. So... Okay, so we need to, what's next here? We've got a couple quests here. Couple 3. I guess let's go... Where is this guy on the other side? Honk, honk, honk. Okay, they're not in here. Can we jump over this? Nope. Oh, it's a gate. I'm gonna push it open. Oh wow, there's geese. Where's this person? Rob. Who's Rob? Okay, I don't really know. What am I... Is it this kid? No. Alright. It's gotta be... No. Oh, it's that guy. They need like a thing over their head or something. What can I do for you? Hi, my name is Rasimir. Hi, I'm Elwyn. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I came here from the south. I'm looking for a new place for myself where I can start a new life. Good luck to you then. As for me, I'm a farmer. My job is to cultivate fields. In fact, I do the same work every day, year by year. Doesn't it get boring over time? If I were you, I would die of monotony. Of course it bores me. How long can you do the same thing in your life over and over again? My family needs my help, and I'm doing my best to provide for them. Aren't we all? I did not mean to offend you. I'm sorry. There's no need for you to apologize. I'm a little bit annoyed and short-tempered recently. There's a delicate matter that won't let me focus on my work. What's that, Elwyn? Maybe I could be of some help. It may seem petty, but I'm really tired of my mother's conflict with Jeragan whatever. Her son Delabor won't leave my little sister Alga alone. I understand it's just a game for him. After all, when I was his age, I played with Dabra Maria, his older sister. I pretended to be a knight, equipped with a stick instead of a sword. But anyway, I managed to protect her honor. Like every knight does. It's adorable in its way. Anyway, let's get down to earth. I think he needs something to keep him busy and away from my sister. So that you could work with a clear mind again, eh? It would be nice indeed. I'll see what I can do. Honk. Okay, so we have more quests. More quests popping up. We need to go maybe in here? Nope. Bagdada. Some interesting names.
I like when it's time to pay taxes. We got many visitors then.
Is this her talking?
Greetings, stranger.
Oh yeah, there's all of this like character mechanic. Can I help you with something? I'm thirsty, but I'm missing the main ingredient for my favorite drink, berries. Would you be so kind as to go find some for me? Sure, I think I've seen some. Spouse. Finding a wife is the first step to secure your dynasty's survival. Your future spouse will move into your house and aid you in various tasks. One day she may provide you with an heir, but nothing comes easy. First you will have to win her heart. Remember that you can turn off the tutorials in the settings. Okay. Okay. Next. Oh, so we gotta go over here. So this person must be this dude. Oh, come on. Oh, that's F. Okay, well, I know what does that now.
A newcomer. Hello there.
Oh, he actually said his stuff. Can I help you with something? We need your help. Last night there was a terrible storm that destroyed our house. Could you please help us gather resources and rebuild it? I will pay you with a great reward. Alright, I'll help. Okay. So where is this other one? 1918. Medard Delbur. Hi, you're Delbur, right? Yes. You look very strong for your age. Have you ever thought of becoming a knight? It's my dream. Are you a knight? No, but I know quite a lot about them. Did you know that many of them started learning to fight with a wooden sword already at your age? Where could I get such a sword? Not a knight? It just so happens that I have one with me and I can give it to you because you are clearly worthy. I am honored. It may look inconspicuous, but it is certainly an excellent practice weapon for an aspiring knight like you. Give a stick. Looks a bit like a regular stick. To surprise your opponents... what? To surprise your opponents, do you know what else knights do besides fighting battles? They ride horses? This as well, but most of all, they protect the ladies and children from danger and make sure that no harm is done to them. Really? Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, this is the most important principle of chivalry. Alright, thank you for the sword, not a knight. Now I am going to defend those in need. You're welcome, young master. You're welcome. Okay. What else we got going on here? Do I gotta go back and talk to that person again?
Don't come close to a hen house at night.
Okay. So this was the dude back here. I have solved your problem with Delbor. Yeah, I saw him running around the village with a stick. You must have amazing gift of persuasion. This young one does not listen to anyone. You gave me an idea with that stick and the story about a knight. By the way, I got this bread from these names, man. Dabramira as an apology for her brother's behavior, but I think you've earned it. Here, take it. Thank you. No problem. It's the most refined bread you've eaten. Our Castellan's wife makes them in our local tavern. Oh, do you happen to know the man in charge? Unigost as well? No, not really. I spend most of my time in the field, and our paths only cross when it's time to pay some taxes. All right then, see you soon. I would love it if this was voice acted. Okie dokie, so... Curious what the green sign is. Is that like a fast travel point, or is it just a sign?
New settlement, new opportunities.
Gustovia. Oh, yeah, it's... I think that's fast travel. Wagoner.
Welcome.
Okay, where can I find... Have you heard of anything interesting? Have you heard of anything interesting lately? Ralnica, I heard someone has a quest for you there. Okay.
Take care.
Okay, so it added a quest over here. Interesting. Ooh, one over here too. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm guessing probably want to maybe start over here. Wait for the next summer. Oh yeah, some of these quests are kind of timed too. Do we have... Oh yeah, we do have stamina, health, food and water there on the bottom left. Okay, where are we? I'm kind of wondering if maybe this area is open. That seems like the perfect spot. Nope, I'm getting tired. All right, so how about crafting? How do we do the crafting? Skills, Journal map management. Crafting. Stick. Okay, this is just a filter. So... how the hell do you craft stuff? Stick. Drop. Sort. Okay. I'm not seeing how to even craft. Punch block, torch, creation menu, Q. Buildings, handcrafting. Ah. So we need stone. We need stone. Okay, so let's get some more sticks and some stone. What did I just pass right there? More sticks. Oh, collect. Daisy. Dandelion. Well, you can just hold down E and he'll just keep picking stuff up. I like that. Alright, we still need more stones though. Alright. I think that means we have... oh, there's some berries. We take those back to that lady. Maybe I need some. Let's, can we... how do I eat? Eat. F. Have an apple. Okay. Before we get too far out here, let's go give the berries to that lady.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Huh. There's a mushroom. Ooh, a morel even. Get some garlic and some butter and fry that up. Do I have water? No, I guess we'll eat another one of those. Consumed apple. Did that even... okay, wow, yeah, it's going up tiny bits. So this is kind of where you'll go look for people to hire. Oh, where was that lady? She was over here. It's not her, is it? You have a keen eye. Here are the berries. Thank you. This is for your trouble. Okay. You got more apples? Oh, okay, yep. Alright, let's queue. Handcrafting. Ooh, we can make several things here. Let's make an axe. Alright, let's put axe on 2. put the torch on 8. Let's not put the torch on 8 because it's apparently over here. Backpack, what does this eyeball mean? Oh, it probably hides it. What else can we make something else? Let's make a stone knife. Can I move? No. Okay, and then let's put... I don't know if I could put it on 5. Let's put that on 3. I have no idea what these are used for, but I like collecting things. Sticks. Reed. Oh, hey, look. I'm supposed to collect 32 straw. Wooden hammer and cut trees. What was that? Oh, because I finished it. How does our... Okay, so we're 18 out of 35 as far as weight, and that's what your inventory is limited by. Skills. We got survival. So we can go... How does this work? Survival knowledge. 5% more experience gained from survival activities. I mean, that seems like the right way to start out. How do I... Are you sure you want to spend your skill? Yes. Because experience matters the most in the beginning. Just gonna grab more of this because I'll probably need more. I don't know if I want to drink water. That looks kind of gross. Lost shipment. Transfer stack, transfer C to transfer all. Okay. So is there a... Can I set waypoint F? I just want to check out that spot. We're just gonna haul ass, try to get over here. And then we can start looking at looting more things and building some stuff. I think I might have built here. I don't know if this map is different from when I first played the early access. What is going on here? We got some logs. Somebody was building some stuff here, apparently. St. John's Wort. There's nobody here now? What happened here? Abandoned supplies. Mead. Salted meat, a type of food. Apple tree seedling, a type of seedling obtained only from vendors. Okay, we'll take all that. So we've got some logs to start with, I guess. All right. Yeah, I mean, this seems like the perfect place to start. It's by the water. It's kind of in the middle of all of the other villages. I mean, this seems like a good area to be mine. I will make this mine. Yes. Broadleaf what? What was... And okay, that's what I had before. Okay, so we want to, I think maybe we'll just start with a house on the road here or something. I don't really know. I'm gonna just kind of pick up stuff around here. Kind of clear the little area here. It's nice. I'm just holding down E while I'm running around and pointing at stuff. All right, so we got a couple more plants over here to grab. Stone, some more sticks. All right, so we need to, what's that, mead? Overload. You're carrying too much on your shoulders. You'll walk slower when overloaded. If you want to carry more, get a backpack or a pouch. Remember that you can turn off the tutorial. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, does that mean I did not pick up the log? No, I have the log. Okay. So I'm just slightly slower. So we want to handcrafting. Oh, you use a log to make a stone pickaxe, eh? Let's do that. And then we want to take that and put it on number 1. We have, what is, how did we end up with 2 axes? So let's take that one, or is that, yeah, what's up with this? Does it show which one? Let's unequip that one. All right, what else? What are we doing here, Q? Shovel, hoe. Need 2 logs for that. Let's make a sickle. It's getting dark. It's getting dark and scary. Okay, sickle. We will, it's automatically putting it on stuff. There we go. So, okay, wooden hammer and cut trees. So let's first of all cut some trees. Water. Hydration is crucial in the wilderness. When the water parameter is depleted, you will start to lose health. You can refill it by drinking various beverages. Water can be stored and transported in buckets and in the water skin. Okay. So if I go to 2, tree cutting. To cut down a tree, you will need to have an axe. This tool can be bought or crafted in the creation menu in the handcrafting section. Better axes can be crafted in smithy. Put an axe in one of the quick slots in the inventory and take it out. Approach a tree, start cutting it until it drops, then chop it down into smaller parts to acquire logs and other resources like sticks and feathers. If you don't dig up a stump, it will regrow into a tree. I love that they tell you that. Oh, I didn't even click anything and he's just going to town on the tree here. Building. Creation menu lets you create a wide array of items and buildings. Yeah. Hey dude, chill. Oh. So cut trees. For now, I'm not going to remove the stumps, but eventually we'll want to start removing them so we have places for more buildings. Okay, there's 2. I love that I can carry just multiple logs, like no big deal. Oops. Collect that. And that. Okay. Wooden hammer. Q. Wooden hammer. What else do we have? Simple torch. Wooden spear. Okay, let's make the hammer since it's wanting us to do that. Building. Creation menu lets you create a wider... Yeah, we already did this. So what else can we make here? Let's make a shovel. Let's also make a hoe. And let's make a spear. That way we have just all the things. So let's put the spear on 7. Well, let's put it on 8, I guess. Shovel, we can go on 5. Hoe on 6. I have no idea if I'm going to use these or not. And the hammer, no, let's switch these. Or we'll just replace that one and put this one back out there. Okay, so 7 is the spear. Kind of a slow wind on that one. But it's right click. Okay, so you can right click and let go and he won't throw it. Now, if we throw this, okay. Inspector mode. The inspector mode lets you see dropped items like spears, the villagers near you, and the stats of NPCs you are about to recruit. That's right. The inspector mode uses stamina. You can upgrade it with talents. Left alt. Okay, so it's just kind of like, yeah. Cool. So that one throw took out 30% of the durability of that spear. Okay, so... 7, 6? What was 6? Okay. No, 8. Yoy. Select build mode. The building hammer can be used in 3 different ways and enables you to build structures, repair them, or destroy unwanted ones. The mode is selected through the select build mode menu while holding the hammer. Remember? Okay. Unequip torch creation menu, inspector mode. So build, repair, add installation, remove installation, destroy, exit, build. Build. Buildings. Platforms, fences, furniture and decorations, road. Houses, extraction, survival, farming, animal husbandry, production. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Houses. So... we can't make planks yet, so we're going to have to start with the simple small wattle house. And I think I'm going to put it over here. And then this is going to allow us to start building our full city over here, because this little house probably is not going to take us very far into the game. Okay, so required resources, stone. Like, click? Oh yeah, you just kind of... Okay, so we need more stone. Can I use the pickaxe on this? I guess not. Can't. Oh, look at all these mushrooms. Well, luckily there's a bunch of stones over here. Whoa. What are you doing, man? Oh, I can't move at all. Okay. Yeah, I'm way over. Let's, 45. Can we scroll up and sort this by weight? Okay, so just those 11 stones weigh way more than the sticks. So we need to drop... I have no idea how many we need to drop. Let's drop 2 and see what that does. Okay, so we can still move a little bit. There we go. Very slowly, but we can move. So we need to go 8 to the hammer. What? Oh, I was the obstacle. Log. Okay. How in the hell are we gonna get... Is there like storage or something? Or do I just throw stuff on the ground? I have way too much crap in my inventory. Drop stack. Let's... Okay, so 45 sticks laying right there, so we got that. Let's take that and that. We pick these up? St. John's wort. No, we can't pick those up. Alright. So 2. Cut down a tree. Maple tree. Okay, so we've got several logs here. And we're very encumbered. 8. And let's start building that up. Okay, we need 1 more log. Oh yeah, I'm thirsty. We gotta do something about that real quick. What do we have here? Let's... Oh wow, we got 20 of those. Okay, so... Eat a few of those, and then... 50% alcohol. Oh, do you actually get drunk? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Okay, well, we're gonna build our house while we're drunk as hell. That should be great. I'm walking in a straight line, just so you know. Switch to our hammer, and there we go. So we're just filling these up with sticks. Where'd those sticks go? Let's pick those up. Oh yeah, you can edit stuff. Yeah, we'll just leave this as it is. Because you could theoretically, like, I could change this to a window if I wanted, or put a door over here. But we got a window out front, we got a window out back, that should be plenty for now. I'm gonna need to get more logs. Oh, the number of sticks used in the green was confusing me. I'm like, why does it just go away when it looks like I need to... But it's total. I mean, that should be pretty obvious, I guess, now that I look at that more. But, you know, it's... Let's grab some more logs. Crafting. Oops. Looks like you just broken your first tool. And certainly not the last one. You can craft most basic tools by hand, but they're cheap and fragile. It's wiser to focus on producing and using metal tools with higher durability. If you have an identical tool in reserve, you will immediately grab it after the old one breaks. Okay. So we did have another one in our... Okay. I can say we did have two. Now, is it here but broken, or is it just gone? Stone axe. Okay, so it's just gone. It works for me. Take you and you. Now, how many logs total did I need? Okay, so that's not oh, it was showing me total sticks. I'm slow. Go ahead and laugh at me, it's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm good with some humility. It works for me. Unlike some people who will spend their entire lives avoiding humility even if they're wrong about everything in their all the things. What? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna not hit that with the hammer. Let's get the axe out and... New building unlocked. Well. What? I wonder what it is that unlocked that. My skill maybe or something? I do not know. Take this over before I get completely encumbered again and can't move. Switch to our hammer. Oop. Oop. Okay. Curious to see how fast these regrow. Oop. Switch. I don't know if falling trees can damage you like in Valheim. Ooh, we're getting full again. Let's go. So wait a minute. What are these other... Is there like a character? Okay. Temperature tolerance, poisoning... I was curious what the lower right there's the big circle bars that are food and water, but then that other one must be the buff from the meat that's decreasing my consumption, or assigned to player. So that mean it's mine? Oh, it's probably because it's not built yet. Okay, now we've got... Okie dokie. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do... Oh, is my axe broke too? Okay, I didn't even notice it broke. Axe. Make a couple of them? No, I need stone. Let's get some stone. I'm gonna make a couple axes and a couple hammers so I'm not constantly having to do this. We need stone. Those are the ones I dropped earlier. New level survival. Okay, let's see what we have. We got some skills. Okay, survival. I mean, I might as well do that. Are you sure you want to spend your skill point on that? Yes. Let's cap this out with our first 3 points. And then what was... Here, water's low again. Let's get something to drink. Let's have another mead. Wait, I hit the wrong button, I guess. This. Mead F. Okay. Oh, that filled up stomach too for food. Can't see. What am I so full on? Stones. Oh, yeah. Let's do some crafting here. Oops. Make a couple of those. So does that drop the durability once it's crafted? Just a little bit, yeah. We need... Now we need logs. I appreciate that it is putting... I mean, maybe it's luck, but it seems to be putting the axe back in number 2 instead of somewhere else. Which, at this point, there's really not much space anywhere else, but... Okay, we want to get over here because I might not be able to move once I pick this up. And then we're going to make... Not in there. We're going to go Q here. Make one of those. Repeat. Okay, now we can move again. Technologies. You've earned enough technology points to unlock Workshop. The more items you produce, the sooner you'll gain access to buildings, allowing you to craft better and more durable tools. And I'm not going to start reading that last sentence again because it's the same every time. Oops, do we not have... We'll put our hammer here. It's okay, we need logs. Holding down E on this, or I mean left click E. Okay, let's actually, while we're in here, let's inventory weight. Let's drop those and those. Okay, so we got sticks and stones on the ground in there. an interesting sounding bird. Okay, we can't carry anymore. Lest we are unable to move. So we get that finished. Ooh, chapters. Chapters are a series of missions that appear at the beginning of the game and introduce you to the game's mechanics. It also assists you in the initial stage of your new settlement's construction. Completing chapters allows you to unlock the next development stage, which determines the maximum limit of buildings you can construct. Okay. So we've got beds and stuff. Simple chest. Okay, let's pick this up and this up. So let's see. Oh, that transferred everything that is not equipped. Hitting C. I thought it was like whatever was selected, it transfers all. That probably is F. Sort items H. Oh, wow. All right, well. Okay, so does that have like a weight limit or? Oh yeah, 50. Okay. All right, let's grab. So if I just hit F, okay, it does this. So let's just take some foods and meat bottle. Let's take these two. Transfer stack. All right, now what does it want us to do? Set a trap, hunt a wild animal, survive for a season. Set a trap. So build. What is this? This is not what I want. Not sure where survival. Nope, those are actual buildings. Farming, production. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Services, storages. Resource storage, all kinds of storages. Okay, so is it handcrafting? Simple bag. What do we need for that? Leather. Set a trap. Maybe we need to do some more of this stuff here. First of all, let's do that. Put our third point in here. Does this say 15 more experience gained from? Okay, so we're good there. So technology. 47 points? Oh, okay, so that takes 20 points. Well, oh, that's just as unlocking stuff as I learn, apparently. No, those are 250, whatever that is. And I have like 2. Wow. Okay, I'm not real sure. Buildings, platforms, fences. I'm not sure what this whole trap thing is. Building survival. don't think it's in here. Is it here? Hunting knowledge. Steadier aiming. That's not really unlocking blueprinty stuff. I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. Into wild animal. Maybe that's something that I just am gonna eventually be able to get to. Let's go back to the town and talk to the Jabraniga. I feel like my stamina bar is going down way slower this time. Guy's getting better at cardio. Alright, I think this person's in here.
Activity.
Apparently it's breakfast time. Hi, you're lady, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Rasimir. Hello, what can I help you with? Oh yeah, that's right. Nice to meet you, Rasimir. What brings you to me? Unigost told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks.
Like an idiot.
Well, it depends on what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. That sounds more than amazing.
Is an idiot.
There you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband? There's nothing much really to say. I just arrived at the valley looking for my uncle Earden. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Oh yes, he was Unigost's friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss. It's okay. I don't even remember him really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up
into my business. I don't poke
to her
my
big
nose
brothers,
into
loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting. A lot of people did, from what I've heard. There was something special about him.
Gostovia, not Gostovia.
Wow, you're loud, lady. Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear, but let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. Troubadours? I don't know what that is. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigost for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend of his, he was part of him. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigost's presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. No, not really. What? Are you implying that I look old? Nothing of sorts, anyway, so it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you could call it that, or blindness, or stupidity. Poor judgment, maybe? Whatever sounds best to you. Pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it. Oh. I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else. Yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go all soft on you. You surely got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking to you, Deborah. I'm just going to call her Deborah. Every second of it. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days. I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Men. All right, I'll do something for me then. It won't be a handout, just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farmer in the village. She's called these names, man. She's called Jarog. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't got anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen if these people went... What would happen to these people if we run out of beer? Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Unigost asked me to grab a couple for us. Of course, here you go. Great, thank you. He promised to tell me stories about Jordan. Oh, I see. Well, in that case... Haha, thank you. Alright, let's put this hammer away. That's unnecessary. I look like I'm trying to knock some people out. Alright, let's take these... Oh, I got 6. She gave me a 6-pack, basically. That's funny. It's one of these people. Hey, Unigost, you're looking at a proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers. Resimir. A job well done indeed. Alright, well, let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 20... Is that Jordan? Or is that an I? Jordan. For 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Jellenberg, where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did. Doing the only thing I could do, stealing. You were a thief? I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation. I'd say you'll want to wait to hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. I'm sorry, go on. We had an annual festival in Jellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to our town. You can imagine what it meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a new pair of boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped on his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked behind him in the crowd, like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimming magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like always, and then wham! What happened? I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull. And I was so shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding. I could barely see straight. And you know what was the first thing I saw next? Another blow coming? Ha! No. A smile. A big, radiant smile on the face of the man with 2 different eyes. It was your Uncle Jordan. The one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out and helped me get up and offered me a beer. Wait, he did realize you were just trying to rob him, right? Of course he did. I don't get it. It's just how Jordan was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever. Smartest man I've ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else, predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So, on a rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting you. Indeed. Apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that. So, I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at that moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In the matter of seconds, we were sitting at the table being serviced by 2 barmaids at the same time. It It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place. And did he? Not at all. It was his first time in Yellenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest, especially with me still being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved. And then he chugged a beer like it was a race. Wiped the face with his sleeve and burped like a drum. He went from the lord to the savage like that, snaps fingers. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake. Oh no, no laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it. Understand what? That he was full of crap. You see, Rasimir, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. What does that even mean? Imagine a closed door with 2 armed guards at its side, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick the lock, but Jordan, he just holds his head up high, walks right in, and demands the door be open. You were right. That all sounds surreal. I never knew that about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. Because I'm afraid she knew a quite different Jordan than me, than everybody in the pack. Wait, the pack? Oh dear Rasimir, there's so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun, but it's getting late. Come on, you can't just leave me hanging like that. Alright, I'm gonna tell you a bit more. After that beer we had a couple more, and then some mead if I remember correctly. We were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions, started making some drunk and absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours, correct? Are you kidding? It was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Jordan's doing. I've never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter. Even years after, needless to say, I left Yellenberg with him on that day. The first time I went outside of the town's walls and never came back. That was the day the pack was born, and 3 years later there were 5 of us. A real team, a family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had adventures like that, and probably never will.
Growing up sucks.
Easy, my boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely. That's a tale for another time. It really did get late, and I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow. We'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you, Unigost, for everything. Oh, that was a tale. All right. So, back to our little cabin in the woods. I'm still not sure about this whole set a trap thing, but I think we probably just need to start seeing what else we've got unlocked that we can actually make. We have arrived. Let's see what else we can do here. We probably don't need houses. Extraction. We could do a well. Type of extraction building. Workers employed here will provide water. Let's put this here for now, maybe. Alright, so we need some logs. More logs. There was one over here I didn't pick up, I think. Where was that? Yeah, right here. Alright, we'll chop this down. Discovered animal spot, rabbit. Okay. What does that mean? Huh. New building unlocked. Crap, I missed that. All right. Oh, okay, straw's in here. Let's say I bought a straw already. We will take you. Wait a minute, did I just grab apples? I thought I grabbed straws. Or straw. Oh, I must have had the wrong thing highlighted or something. Straw. There we go. Framing, foundation. Oh. Okay, another log. We'll punch it down. Didn't I have... God, did I only make one axe or did I already burn through 2 axes? Holy crap. Alright, Q. U. Stone. Stone, 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 stone. Oh, it sticks now. I'm gonna hook up these maple trees, start getting some sap out of them, make some maple syrup. What is that saying? I'm hot, or do I stink? Dirtiness, 31%. Okay, so there must be some sort of cleaning mechanic. Empty. Hey, I think craft will drink. What does craft mean? Bucket of water or water skin. Okay, so we can make buckets. I think we can make water skins and buckets, and this is how, if you assign somebody, a worker, to this, then they'll keep refilling them, and then I think the other workers will come over and grab them. Not entirely sure how that works, but... Okay, what else can we do here? Extraction, we've got the well. Survival. Can't do any of that. Farming. We can do a field or an orchard. Animal husbandry production. This is the only one that's unlocked, a workshop. So let's put you here, can we? Alright, we need stones. I might as well grab what I've gotten here. Ah, crap. I keep thinking if I highlight or if I hover over it, that's what I'm going to grab, but it's not. It's you have to click on it. I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. We'll put this in there. We'll put this in there. Condition. So we need to, let's eat another one of our meats. Have a meat. Wow, that does not. Does not provide much sustenance. More logs. What we're gonna do here is cut a bunch of them down. Wonder how I wash. Is it just a matter of going in the water? I need to do something about my stank. Not gonna find me a wife smelling like a dirty foot. Alright, now we need... Got the stuff for one of these. Or not. Oh, we need more straw. Is there any up here? Oh, yeah. Whole bunch of it. Perfect. All right. Need more straw. 3 more logs at least, I think, yeah. Nope, don't be drinking the water. You don't want to get diarrhea. What did... No, just get the straw. I don't know what... You don't need plantains or whatever those are. Hunting lodge. Okay. Okay, we're down to just needing logs. birch. Hey, there we go. So we can craft stuff here. Wicker and wooden vases with flowers. Whoa. Hand lantern, wicker basket, medium. Vial, bowls, plates, cups, spoons. And then here it's just, I'm assuming this is just decoration stuff. There's a storage. Can I make this mine now? Okay, it is already mine. Well, we're on a sunset here, and I think this is probably a good time to call this first look. It's a fun game. This barely scratches the surface of it, but no one video is going to really kind of show you how expansive this game is. Eventually you end up with a giant city with a bunch of people and all kinds of stuff going on. It's pretty enjoyable. So at that, thanks for hanging around. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.